sadly and ironically, but sadly, not ironically. So yeah,
sadly,
it's gonna stick with just sadly. Another goddamn death note, not something that happened today, but something that did happen recently, the past week. But as of last weekend, Saturday night, Sunday morning, the rapper Johnny Youngin, for some of y'all that know, was shot and killed outside of his residence in Louisiana, in Biloxi, Louisiana, I think.
All be hood.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all,
I know this ain't
but yeah, I heard of him. I'm pretty sure he had some songs on satellite radio. You feel me? But I'm not one of them folks that goddamn pick up their goddamn catalog because of the guy. You feel me? No disrespect, but it's just that we talked about, man, because it's crazy.
His dad got shot too.
Yeah, he was shot at ambush in front of his house. Goddamn, his dad was hit too. He said his dad was hit twice, and said the Louisiana rapper was shot at least 8 times.
God damn.
And yeah, so but earlier this week, his dad also came out with some statements, basically describing what happened in the events, and it's kind of crazy, it all happened in such flash. How he explained it, basically. Said him and his son, they was coming back to the house from somewhere, and they noticed that a black truck pulled out, and 3 dudes had pulled up and jumped out on him. He said that they was running, trying to get to the house. 2 other cats from the side.
Damn.
Yeah. From the side of the house came and started busting. So. Yeah. And
come out of having it with your brother.
But that's the thing. That's what I'm just leading to, because it said that Johnny Youngin's rapper, his dad, had his gun and was shooting back. I don't know if he hit anybody, but that possibly was the reason it saved his life. But again, can't really say because how it sounds. This was an intended hit, on the artist specifically. So it wasn't, necessarily aiming to hit his dad, but so that shot, those shots with him were probably just not even probably, but they were just in the mix. So it wasn't intended for him. They just hit him. But like they say, old bullet got a name on it. So, but sad to see, bro. It was only 24. Up and coming artist. Some of y'all, a lot of y'all, pretty much might bump to his music, like we said. We don't listen to him, but it's just sad sight. It just seemed to be a trend. It seemed to be a trend, man. It was these rappers getting locked up, now it's these rappers dying.
You say he took people with a little star ring. If you saying every rapper that had a star ring, they died. Like,
see, man, but this is like saying smoking with a white lighter is bad luck. Because Bob Marley did it, he died whenever he died.
Yeah,
exactly. But it's like, get this. If we're going to say everybody with a star diamond ring died, because that motherfucker worth a lot of money. So niggas is trying to rob him.
What faking nigga shit?
You feel me? So we can goddamn get that superstition out the way.
Shit on Facebook.
Like, so if we can get that superstition out the way, these niggas with star diamonds on it, with star bust down diamond ring on it, that cost $250,000.
That's some shit
on their finger, plus more jewelry and necklace. Of course they don't get goddamn pushed up on if these niggas lacking. Of course. It's not just because they got that one ring on.
Just point out one thing.
You feel me? That's just the most consistent shit y'all see. But yeah, we're going to move on from that, and we're going to go to some music beef behind. And it's been a lot of buzz, like me. Of course, I ain't gonna pick up the Apple Music and put this shit up to listen to. My girl, I think my girl listens to some of it, but I haven't been in the car to listen to it with her. But the Renaissance thing came out, and Beyonce, she had the world going crazy. I didn't hear about her breaking the internet or nothing, but I'm pretty sure her hive took well to it. What do you think?
Yeah, the internet is going crazy for her. That's all I've been seeing. I ain't know her shit dropping until I seen all the folks going fucking retarded.
Right.
Over one song.
Right. And it's the thing, they call it an album.
Sound about right.
Or is this energy song just the leak to the album of Renaissance? Or is Renaissance the album with just that one song? I hope it's the first one. That would be so fucking baller.
But
that would be baller if
Beyonce
made an album with one song. That'd be fire as hell. But yeah, they said that Renaissance album is out, has been out, and yeah, now and I mean. The Beehive never really went super duper crazy over it as long as they usually do. I mean, I heard the book when it first came out.
Give them a week or two.
You know, but I'm saying it's been like a week. I think it's been like a week. No, it's been like a week since the leak. So I don't think the actual album is all the way dropped yet. Don't quote me. I'm not sure, but like I said, a lot of folks, the Beehive, are taking well to it, but not many folks. And there's still some folks that aren't taking too kind to it. There's actually one person in particular off this song with energy that has some animosity towards it, some real frustration, and is not happy with her song being sampled on this. And for y'all Beehive fans out there that listen to this energy song by Beyonce, y'all probably already know what I'm referencing. And for y'all young cats that be listening to Beyonce, y'all young girls that be listening to Beyonce might not know the artist that I'm referencing. But you know, the females our age and up, y'all know the fucking song. If y'all done heard the song Energy, y'all know what song I'm talking about that was sampled that I'm referencing to. And the artist that I'm for the name. But yes, Khalees of the hit song 2003. Milkshake, my milkshake brings my voice to the dawn, man, like, it's better than gun, damn right, it's better than young, I can teach you, but how to dawn. If you want it, this takes time for the girls go crazy. I don't really know the song, everybody just knows the hook, But yeah, Khalees is pissed off, dog. She pissed off, dog, and she probably more pissed off about how we slick finna talk about it. It's kind of, I mean, look, it's very much disrespectful, understandably so, because I seen your rant on Instagram about how they did this shit on purpose. Nobody goddamn hit you up, and you motherfuckers been stealing this goddamn sample for years, for forever. Goddamn, since it came out. It's about to be 20 years since everybody's been taking this shit. I don't know how much you've been getting paid, but I know you don't lost more than you should have got. Yeah. I know that for a fact. Because yes, like you said and shit, you got one of the most iconic songs ever to be goddamn made. Like for real. Like, I mean, you can't knock it. But I think it's the only song you have got ever made. I think.
That nigga's stupid.
And then every time I think Khalees, I be thinking of the White Rapper show I think she was on.
Yeah, so I'm thinking that motherfucker. I'm thinking that bitch were all married to Nas and divorced.
Yeah.
He's a good dude, man.
Yeah, he is a good dude, man.
I heard nobody.
Why would you divorce Nas? And I bet it wasn't him.
Nah.
I wouldn't think. Like in the movies and even just like on his goddamn in his rap and goddamn fucking him on TV, he seemed like the most cordial gangster ever.
You know what I'm saying? The most polite gangster
ever. Like the most politest nigga you ever. He'll pull your chair out. He won't call you a bitch. He won't hit you. But you better never disrespect.
Exactly. You better not.
Like I just couldn't see it. Him being a fucking problem. This is just like a bitch talking about Fabulous ain't a good nigga.
Or like talking about J. Cole bad dude.
You feel me? I couldn't see it. I couldn't see
Lamar some shit. Like,
I could kind of see Kendrick Lamar. He looked like you feel me? That just you keep talking to me like you know what I'm saying? Like Kendrick.
J. Cole is too cool.
Yeah, J. Cole too cool. Like nah, bro. Like, nah, baby, let me rub your feet. You ain't do nothing wrong, but you mad for something. You know. But shit. I'm not that type of guy. I'm not even cat. I'm just shit. Hey, I know that's fucked up. Man. But yeah, but yeah, Khalees she really mad. She's mad not only at Beyonce. She says she's not too terribly mad at Beyonce because she said she's so used to folks taking samples of that song that she's almost immune to not getting her due diligence or like her due pay. Or this, I mean, but you kind of should give a fuck, man. If you made something popular and the shit done got,
it's the fact that if she owns the rights to it or not.
Don't say that's like one of the most licensed songs in history.
If she owns the rights to it, then she should be getting paid her down.
She was talking about how
the company owns the rights to it, and they should be paying her.
Look, she's talking like how she's talking. That's what I'm thinking. Like I'm thinking this too. Like when I first reading it and hearing her talk, I'm like, well, you obviously don't own this shit.
You can't be doing all that because I would be. I just call my lawyer if I saw they heard that shit.
Bruh, she talking like she got some type of financial right to that track.
It's not she just trying to do this so the label could hear that shit.
Now she said she don't care about none of that shit. She just said because for real fell out in the past and said for real been doing it with everybody he got to make a song with. It sampled that song on purpose with everybody that he got a song with just to piss her off because knowing that I guess she can't get nothing from it. I don't know.
She used to the record.
I don't know.
It sound like it.
But it sound like this like one of the real tracks or something. I don't know. I don't know.
You might own this shit like a DJ Khaled thing.
But yeah, she was pissed, bro. She was pissed and like talking about coming at the Beehive, like saying she ready for all the comments. I understand that because it's like shit. It's just comments. Like who can really say anything when you know just like us, you ain't did shit since then. Because so I can understand what she said. So there's really nothing that the Beehive can say that can really hurt. Because I don't know if she's really got that. I'm pretty sure she's still making music just like everybody did. You know what I'm saying? Just like some shit. Like I'm pretty sure Mills still making music. This is why I'm hot, nigga. You know what I'm saying? She's probably still making music too. You know what I'm saying? But it's like nigga only make one song that nigga will know forever. And
that's it.
If you ever said you made something else, then I'm gonna call you a cap. Cause I don't believe you. You feel me? But at least you got a right to be mad. Like for I'd be pissed off too if I got a song that I don't own and it was one of the greatest songs ever, and the only time I got paid for it and still get paid for it is when they ever played on the radio. And they only play it on the radio in the summertime.
Basically.
In the beginning of the summertime, actually. Because it's been about they start getting hot. That's the only time you hear this shit, and not even the old shit. And then the part is my milkshake brings other boys to the yard. Then the commercial folks start talking.
Exactly.
About how hot it's gonna be. Now come get your goddamn. And then they talking about milkshakes. Then they talking about milkshakes.
Get your AC fixed.
You know what I'm saying? Get your pool pumping. You know. La 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 la. That was not train. I'm sorry, look, I'm sorry, please. Look, you were pissed off for a right. You got the right to be. But, like you said, you still, I think you said this, but like I'm going to say you didn't say it. Right? You still should be happy. You still should be happy because you stated that Beyonce done sampled a lot of your shit. Like what? I got to know.
You said like what? I got to know.
But, you said, I don't even know where I was going with that, but because I'm still trying to.
She was like a female version of Soulja Boy. Some
shit. Yeah, almost. Hey. But look, police. Look, you ask for reparations, something that you know you probably not gonna get.
No.
So, hey,
Beyonce.
Big shouts out, and we just gonna go past that before we start drinking some make me a milkshake in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Get some offers, get a little crunch to it.
Ooh.
But now, last thing, man, before we go out. Last thing before we call it a day, man. Will Smith finally apologized. Bitch ass.
I don't think this shit matters. If you want to apologize, I watched a little bit of it, but I like it don't even really matter. But if you want to apologize, you would apologize the day after it happened, the day or so after it happened. You know what? Fuck it to a whole nother season. It get cold, it get goddamn hot outside for you to goddamn apologize.
You know what I'm saying? It
ain't necessary. I feel like it ain't necessary. She never did it to begin with.
Yeah, to be honest.
You ain't did that long. I would have never fucking did it. Ain't
Poor taste. Fuck that shit. Poor taste, but look, I'm gonna be the nice guy about it. Look, I respect it. Because at least
I respect it, but I don't give a fuck.
I mean, yeah, okay. I get that. So I respect him finally coming up, and then he said he was going to do this, so a lot of folks asked the question that he hasn't been psychologically ready to answer because he hasn't been psychologically in a good spot to want to think about this. So he does, and so he says, and I go for it because Will Smith is a good actor, and this look way off in, you know what I'm saying? So, but y'all do gotta understand, this dude is a kid from Philly. First off, I think a lot of folks I think we're supposed to be forgetting.
The playground is where he spent most of his days.
You know what I'm saying? Nigga he got sent away because he was fucking, you know what I'm saying, fighting with gangs. You know what I'm saying? Y'all remember that, bro. Y'all remember that. And say that if y'all niggas watch TV and get out the internet. You know what I'm saying? No, y'all fuck up at, man. Watch TV and get out the internet. This is y'all forget where fuck come from. Just like Chris from New York. Just like Chris Rock from New York and stuff. We were surprised he stayed so calm. But for everybody, what we remember, for everybody, hey, Chris Rock was a bitch.
Yeah, so he used to.
So we was so after black folks started thinking about that, like, oh damn, if I was Chris Rock, we remembered that and was like, oh, he was never about that life. You feel me?
He used to run.
You feel me? Because so like he said, the shit should have never happened. First off, the bitch looked like G.I. Jane. She got no hair. She looked like a bitch in the army. She looked like how she did in the Matrix. So I feel like I really don't see what the fuck was wrong with it.
Maybe she really like sick or some shit.
She got some bald headed disease or some shit like that.
So I guess that's a sensitive thing for him. But in the end, I feel like he still should never slap him.
He should never slap nobody.
He should raise him behind scenes. Then slap him, he should be like, hey, bro. You already know she got this goddamn condition that make her go bald.
Yeah.
Now it was stupid shit. What the hell she did, whatever it is, you know how this shit goes. You know, this is a sensitive topic, so what's up? And if he be a man, he'd be like, I ain't mean it, my bad, but he wrote it, and so it came up, so I gotta say it. So I'm gonna go to them, get you wrote this shit.
Right.
They're like, hey, motherfucker, you wrote this stupid ass shit. Is it funny? And you see what they say? Then beat their ass. But I wouldn't get mad at him because he's just reading the prompter. So even though he's supposed to have the comments, like, all right, they kind of fucked it.
But you got to,
but
you got to
they
pay them.
You know what I'm saying? So I guess you got to.
White people like they would pay you.
So yeah, but I never went from him. I would have get you up there.
But yeah, so he went on and said, he clearing stuff up. One thing that really hit me, but I had to start with it. I remember he's from Philadelphia, so y'all be forgetting where folks be from to be like, dang, I can't believe they act like that. But you saying if that was you, what you would have did.
Exactly.
So it's like, think about that before. But this is the one that hit me to make me say that before starting off all this shit. Where he from? This motherfucker's talking about how he let them down and how folks looked up to him. You know what I'm saying? This is what I hate about us lesser people, and I'm saying us in general, because I know many folks like me don't give a fuck about what these regular ass rich folks do. You know what I'm saying? As far as judging them differently as fucking us. You know what I'm saying? The only thing they judge differently on is goddamn jail. And the only reason they judge differently on that is their color. And if you're not the right color, how much fucking money you got?
Exactly.
So, but yeah, this what kills me with that one. Because it's like so much folks put so much pressure. I get it because these folks are in everybody's face. Y'all can get put in everybody's face at any time of the day. I get that. But to let, as parents, as folks that's so impressionable, to let your kids only want to be as much as they see instead of wanting to be that and still themselves, it's so goddamn bitter to me to say goddamn. Yeah, I understand you looked up to him, but how can a nigga let you down? It ain't doing shit for you.
They ain't doing shit for you.
It ain't doing shit for you. So with that one, you talking about how you so hurt about letting folk down. Fuck people. It ain't your friends and your family.
Them bitches ain't paying your bills. Fuck them folks.
The folks that you started, goddamn. The folks that you started, and this ain't saying that you don't care about your fans. This ain't saying you don't care about your fans. It's just saying the pressure that the pressure that we as goddamn lesser society, and it's bad I say lesser society. When I say lesser, I'm talking about financially. Society that look up to these folks with money, goddamn, you gotta stop being so goddamn judgmental because it's always seems like the folks with the less money got the most to say about. Because it's like everybody goes through the same stuff, just in different ways, just more expensively. You feel me?
Yeah.
The higher your tax bracket go, it's just more expensive, goddamn. Just more expensive, goddamn shit that just get to you. But you know, like it says, it long overdue. Should have been did. Like you could apologize after you got your award, right after you slapped the niggas. Like you could apologize. You could apologize to him the next day, even if you were still too hot. You could apologize to him the next week.
You know what I'm saying? You waited a whole year.
You waited a quarter of a year to say something about it. You waited a quarter of a year to say something about it. You're just wrong. You dead wrong with it. And then you said you tried to reach out to Chris Rock. I believe you. But Chris, if I was you, just like you did, man, if I was you, I'd do the same damn thing. I ain't trying to talk to this nigga. I just can't wait till I see this nigga.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Calling for.
And I hope I see this nigga with my brother because you know I'm a scary ass nigga. I'm Chris Rock.
Exactly.
I ain't gonna hit you, but my brother Tony will.
You
feel me? So that's all I gotta say to that. I mean, I respect it, but it's like I give a fuck, and then you doing it in front of all these cameras like we do. Like I mean, and that's another thing I hate. And then it's like, I think they said he didn't start crying. Cause I watched the whole 5-6 minutes of it. He didn't cry. But and this is what I hate about people too. He's gonna forgive him because he said sorry.
Fuck me.
Like if a sorry gonna make you goddamn change your thought about him not letting you down, then he never let you down in the first place. I mean, that's just if you ask me how I'm thinking about it. Because if it's just so simple as a sorry, and it's like, okay, Will, you can come back to the goddamn Oscars. You can blase whoopie whoop, whatever. I don't even know. But if that's all it takes, hell, then why the fuck they still blackball Kaepernick?
Cause they just wait for him to get old enough to be like, alright, he too washed up. No matter how many years of being in like, oh, he still can play, man, they getting old as fuck, man. Just be 3,000, no matter if he can take the hits or not, bro. Then they getting older and older every fucking year, and he's in his 30s, so the 30s do not come easy. No matter if he been playing or not. So they just been blackballing him long enough so he gets to that point where he can't. I would sign him, but he's 35 now. He's 34 now.
Bunch of bullshit. They better never let.
I know that for a fact.
They better never let Will back at the Oscars. They better never let.
You know he's gonna let that nigga back.
He better get his word.
The damn movie just so they can preview that this shit. That motherfuckers ain't gonna be there.
He better get all his word via Skype. Real talk, via Skype, man. But look, man. Before we go out, we got one more segment. It's Hey Like Blow, Say Like Blow, and this just just to give just two quick things. One thing we're gonna talk about, not even talk about, we're just gonna mention. It was birthday celebrated this week from one of our youth in Stone Mountain. I say youth, but she's so blessed. Citizen or a resident of Stone Mountain celebrated her 109th birthday this week. That name. And Miss Relda Mack. That sound like a 109-year-old.
She sound like she don't play that motherfucker shit.
Relda, like she sound like she whooped all her grandkids.
And everybody around that ass.
She sound like she whooped all her grandkids.
Play that shit. That should be everybody ass in that corner.
But that's freaking amazing. That's a long time.
I mean, for real.
The oldest person I can think of, I think my grandma's mom on my dad's side is in her 100s. That's crazy. I'm not positive, but I think so. I remember a long time ago, I had a great grandma that she passed at 102. So that's a long time.
Man, yeah, she a lot of fucking shit.
That's 100.
She a lot of shit.
He was very nice, respectful, and a mindful young woman. That's wild. And secondly, what we want to talk about a little bit more in depth. Y'all know, one of the godfathers of black acting goats itself, Mr. Samuel Jackson, has found his roots, people. Some of y'all need to do. He done did the 23andMe 17 different times.
I want to do that shit.
We need to do that shit to see what's up, man. Because I think this shit on like $100 and some, bro. We need to goddamn do that for a show. We need to goddamn get the shit sent here, do the little DNA test, then send the shit off.
I wonder if I got some white. I feel like I do. I don't know. I got some white somewhere.
I mean, of course, everybody got some white. All these niggas got some white. I'm pretty sure Samuel Jackson found 32% of him was white.
That's a black motherfucker.
You know what I'm saying? But let's not get off topic with this, because this is some shit like the goddamn this way more better than the ludicrous citizenship shit for some place where his girlfriend or wife was fucking from. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was dumb, bro. You feel me? But Samuel Jackson went back to his roots, man, and it basically said he gained African American actor Samuel Jackson gained his Gambonese citizenship after tracking his ancestry to the Benga tribe, according to the Guardian. Yes, that's exactly how they sound, I think. According to the Guardian, Jackson traced his roots to the Bantu tribe. You know, the Nazis that y'all bitches be goddamn putting y'all in and shit. This is where he's from. This is where his folks is from. Yeah, this is where his folks is from. I lost my spot. Okay, the Bantu tribe in Gabon. The Bantu people are speakers of Bantu languages, comprising several hundred indigenous ethnic groups in sub-Saharan Africa spread. Damn, I just sound remedial as shit, trying to understand what I'm saying, because there's so much goddamn shit. I'm gonna start over. Okay, the Bantu people are speakers of Bantu languages comprising several hundred indigenous ethnic groups in sub-Saharan Africa, spread over a vast area from Central Africa across the African Great Lakes to Southern Africa. Thank you, guys. I could not do a prompt. If we were ever in a show and we had to do a prompt, I would fuck it up. Because I would tell them to stop. You know what I'm saying? And okay, then I have to, because I have to read this shit first. Do they give y'all like scripts before y'all vote on stage to tell them? Because I just been off doing that. But yeah, Sammy, I told y'all that's way better than the ludicrous shit. But yeah, Sammy, you really got that, you know, that's inspiring, man. Cause you know, a lot of these black folks always do the Muslim trick and stuff when they're not Muslim and or got the Muslim descent in them. They just do it because you know what I'm saying. He just decided to do that. And I understand a black rich person that was a Muslim or was born Muslim and always wanted to take that trip. You know what I'm saying? And now you have the opportunity to do that. But don't just be no random black person saying, "Oh yeah, I want to go to the pinnacle." I don't want to say the name and be disrespectful to folks that or folks that go see the Pope. Don't just be no goddamn random folks that not Catholic and say, "Yeah, I want to see the Pope," like or I want to go here. I mean, I understand you want to go for the goddamn thing, but dude really going for roots. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand folks go for the experience, but he really went for not the experience. He went for goddamn for his experience, not his experience, which is his goddamn bloodline. I just made that up. I just made that shit up. And that's what we need to go. That's what we need to find so we can go. Find experience so we can get back to our motherlands. Like Sammy. Like Mr. Nigga on that name. Mr. I'm tired of these motherfuckers. Motherfucker play. Me and this nigga that's gonna pull this white bitch that I got on the chain. Me and there's a lot of shit we can talk about. It's gonna be us, them. Oh, goddamn shark. It's like a cartoon commercial. Motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Or Dave Chappelle's skit. Samuel Jackson. It's good as hell. But it's a lot, man. Like Samuel, I fuck with it, man. And that's really all we got for today, man. I hope y'all enjoyed it, dog. But we finna wrap this shit up, man. It's been a minute, but it's been fun, and it's great to get back to y'all and trust and believe. Just how it was back then, we gonna be back on y'all ass now. And in the meantime, between time, I'm your boy Kadeem the Dream with my guy.
So,
if you didn't know, this is another episode of the infamous Life Blows. Peace.
Yeah.